minutes early. There's nothing wrong with being early. When I was typing in Live with Lucy, part 2, because I felt there's an energy shift, I said there would be. So, I feel extremely tired. I could easily just go to sleep and just kind of bypass this part. But let's speed read through it. I'll give it a couple of minutes because I said like 4 o'clock. And it was like 15:57. Nearly 58, I reckon, anyway. So, part 2. Is that the other parts? Because we're looking at like the yin-yang, the light, the dark. Let's shuffle these cards and we'll get ready for Cancer's reading. The Emperor. "111" on the counter. I'll wait until like it says 2.5 minutes. Wants me to see the cards already. Patience, 4 o'clock, I said. So 4 o'clock I will start reading. And I've nominated myself to cook a roast chicken dinner. But I want to go to sleep for a bit. So, it's like it's Sunday. It's day of rest, day of peace. It will all be fine. Right. Okay. Are we nearly approaching 4 o'clock? It's still light outside. That's nice, isn't it, that it's staying lighter? We've had like the longest day. No, the shortest day. The shortest day. Okay. Cancer. Let's have a look and see what's on the cards for you for this February. Someone's walking away. It's the Hermit energy. It's that masculine energy that keeps coming up. Is that a nudge? I think they've got a nudge. So whether this is you or someone in your life, but they're walking away. Okay, they've settled their disputes. That's disruption in their life. That's what they'd settle for. They'd settle for disputes and disruption, sorry, same thing, all of it. And they've had enough, so they're leaving. Under the Moon. Now, Sherry spoke about the a song, Bad Moon, was it? Bad Moon. And I said, I don't think I know that song. And then she actually shares it. And I listened to it and I listened to the lyrics. And then when Cynthia came on, she said her words were happy Sunday, happy full moon. But I didn't feel like saying happy full moon. So I don't feel it's a happy full moon for some. There you go. And then Sherry picked up on the bad moon. And I was like, what's the bad moon? I think it was called the bad moon. The Hermit energy. He doesn't really know where he's going, but he's got his wand, and you can't see it, but he's got his lantern guiding him. And it's guiding him to the light, his happiness. Oh, it's guiding him to his one true desire. See, that moon will become the sun. Well, it's kind of like the sun within the moon, because have a look here. You can see the moon behind the sun. So he's being guided by the light. The song Blinding Lights, is it called? Blinded by the light, I can till I feel your touch. I said, ooh, that song. Let's get some, maybe one, getting lots of messages from your angels. Well, let's just see if I can bring you one message from your angel. And the rest you'll be receiving anyway. Okay, 2 messages from your angels. Yes, just 2 then. Daniel, I am the angel of marriage and I am assisting you right now. So I felt he was being drawn to his true desire. And Grace and Antoinette, to help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. Right, so I do feel the energy, Cancer, this could be happening to you. Someone's actually leaving your life where you have to see their point of view with compassion because they're being led by the light to their heart's true desire. That's all I have to say about that. And no matter what you say or do, there's no stopping this masculine. Let's have a look at the journey of love, which I feel this masculine has embarked upon. Heart of God, card number 9. So I would say this masculine's really being drawn away towards his destiny. Card number 9. It's like it's a hard pill to swallow. I do feel the energy though that this also will like set you free to be able to pursue the same path if you wish so, if you wish to choose so, if you wish for things to be better, then this is a blessing in disguise. It says you are part of something profound, a divine calling and privilege. And I do feel like it's talking about this masculine and explaining why he's being drawn away. He's being guided away. Because he is part of something profound, a divine calling and privilege. It is the role of the inspiratrix or inspirator upon this earth, the women and men who have hearts capable of bliss. Bliss is what we feel when we let God in. The heart opens and we cannot speak for the sensation of it. It cannot be described. Great hearts can tolerate mystery. They can bear the enormity of divine bliss beyond analysis and description and simply be. You don't have to do anything with it, you see. To be the inspiration is to have a heart open to the divine. It's a life calling. Your heart is an inspirational force to be loved, recognised and protected for the precious catalyst of divine awakening that it is. Be led by your heart. God is in it, speaking through it, calling you forth to love. And the love that flows through your heart filters out through your toes, dripping on those beneath you as stars falling from heaven. This oracle holds a message from you, direct from the divine. You have a sacred purpose to fulfill upon this earth, and it's all sorted out. The situation, the issue, this awakening that you seek and are living even now is held lovingly in the hands of the divine creator. The creator says to you, leave it with me. It's all unfolding in perfection. I am alive in your heart. I am your heart. Okay. So when souls are touched with love sublime and hearts unleash the wonder found, a promise made somewhere in time of words that speak without a sound. In gratitude we transcend space and bless the gifts we now can keep, of thoughts caress in soft embrace and eyes allowed in joy to weep. The moment's song that we compose will leave this life with no regret and carry forth what we impose to chart again a course once set. For what we have is ours to own, each breath a step we measure sweet. Together now we wait alone and walk in peace, our hearts complete. Okay, Cancer. Leo. Ooh, felt like the nails were out. Leo, I felt the energy of not fighting, not wanting to put up a fight, even though you could. for the energy of just letting it all unfold. Let it all unfold and don't get involved. Okay. The divine is sorting it out. Leo, let's have a look. It's like, don't get involved in the conflict, the fighting, the drama, the trauma. It's not your trauma to take on. That's what I'm being told anyway. Let's have a look, because there's like two cards stuck together. So I felt that it may not be your trauma, but if it's your counterpart's trauma, then you feel like, oh, okay, you feel obligated to take on their trauma. It's like, okay, no fucking way. That's what's coming through. You don't need to take on their trauma. It's their own journey, their own karmic destiny to live out and fulfill. The Charier's energy. Okay, so hold your horses, Leo. You don't need to do anything. All the signs are there. All the signs are coming in front. Well, they're in front of you here. They're all written down. It's like written in the stars. You know that. There's two like cities in the background, and like you're stuck in the middle. So it's like, keep your own counsel. Be your own counsel. And then we have, yeah, it's a time for healing. And if you can look here, you're actually kind of, well, you'll have a nudge if you need to do anything. But these sphinxes are kind of like chilled out. They're relaxed. Again here, pretty chilled out, relaxed, hoping, praying. I don't feel that that's necessary. The divine's very aware of your heart's desire. But this is like the swords that's stopping you from kind of interfering. Because the divine's taking care of it. Okay, one more card from here, Leo. The Tower. So what's going on in the background here, these two cities, or it's like two shitty lives. City. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang. It's like shitty, shitty, bang, bang. That's a shit show. Don't get involved. You don't need to. That's all I have to say on that matter. Okay. Let's see what the angels want to say, your message. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. The divine's taking care of business, so you just need to focus, mind your own business, okay? What it is that you're desiring and what your intentions are. So spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. Journey of love, Leo. Let's see whereabouts you are on the journey of love. I feel like the voice is very soft. That's what we need, a soft, soft approach here. Be soft with yourself, be soft with others, be soft and open to the divine. The spaces between the words. Now, the poem before spoke something about, oh, I don't actually know. Look, I think it spoke about not needing words, but I don't know what poem that was, whether that was the last one or if that was in part one. The spaces between the words. Yes, it was in the last one. When he's walking away, it mentioned about like no words, of like it's kind of a silence, and I felt that there was no way for this masculine to describe what he was going through. There was just this kind of space, which is the Eight of Cups energy. It's the void energy. So you can feel when someone's distant or they're drifting away. The spaces between the words. But we're talking about this Leo here, look. We're talking about this Leo here. Where waiting for guidance. It says, when we look for guidance, we often look for words that clarify, reassure and help us find our authentic path through the chaos. Yet there is also guidance in the spaces between the words, between each letter, between all the happenings in our lives, where there is nothing to be said, where there are no lines to be coloured in, when there is just openness. Those are the times when we need to freestyle. We need to do or not do based on what is happening for us right in the moment. Often there is far less to do than we think. Often we don't need to think. There is a space forming around you now. Sometimes when we sense this subconsciously, we feel exhilarated and excited, anxious and nervous, and not even sure why. There is a sense perhaps that we wouldn't mind having a map of this unknown terrain, or perhaps we are happy to wing it and make it up as we go. Either way, there is space to just be. It is a receiver for the divine presence. If you have a lot of space of unknowing around you now or within you, then just know that there is a lot of divine presence to be received. It can't be explained really. It happens between the words, and yet without it, there wouldn't be any words, any guidance at all. The oracle speaks to you. Enter the space and let go, for your time to receive is upon you. Be blessed. The poem is called Daybirth. The eastern rise of time, on newborn wings, bursts out across the lifeless crowd and sings its climb to heights unknown, of beauty, warmth and power upon its throne, to fade again in western sky and only for a moment lie before it takes its course again, to breathe once more in heart of man. And the last card was Heart of God, wasn't it? It was. There you have it, Leo. Right, let's move over to Virgo. That's the way, I like it. What, nice and softly, because we've actually got Leo's cards come out. Be gentle, be caring, be considerate, be compassionate. It's so nice here. It's because there isn't enough of that in the world, is there? Love, compassion, dignity, respect, truthfulness. And so it's like you're one of a kind, Virgo. You're one in a million. I don't know, you're like out of this world. Like meaning you're not the same as others. You're different. It's like you need to be protected and cherished and adored. It's like you've got two magician's wands here. It's like you can twirl your wands and still have this really beautiful energy that just swirls around you. Okay, and then we have a masculine who's wanting to reach out. He's unsure, which we know. But he has the pentacle in his hand, so he knows that you are like a legacy. Okay, you've been sent, heaven sent. Heavens above. From the heavens above. So he has it here. He's got to be brave. He wants to be brave. He wants to have courage, like the lion here. But look, he's got his tail between his legs. But he knows that your energy can just, well, you're magic, aren't you? You can make him feel better. At the touch of your hand, at the touch of a hand. Your hands. Because you've got your two hands here. And you're twirling these magic wands. And then he's got his two hands that are holding like the legacy. Legacy it's his legs that I see. Well, it's legs that I can see. Look, can you see legs? Legacy. Okay, Virgo, this is going nice now, isn't it? It means that I'm flowing quickly now. That's good. Aurora, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others. Okay, you're out of this world, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. Oh, let's have a look and see where you are on the journey of love. This is beautiful, Leo. Leo, Virgo. gifts received. Okay, so if you take notice of the Leo reading and you become this caring, compassionate, lovely, loving creature, gifts are received. I was taken to the yin yang lover, eruption of light, self-initiation. Then your gifts are received. Relax. It's okay to accept what is coming your way now. Gentle your soul, steady your heart. Even the most precious treasure can be received by you. Why not? I feel like this is actually speaking to this masculine here, telling him to chill out, to relax. To relax. Gentle your soul, steady your heart. Even the most precious treasure can be received by you. Because I feel like the feminine here, you've already received it. You are the receiver of divine love, which means that you're the giver of it. So, even the most precious treasure can be received by you. Why not? Are you not built of the same stuff as that treasure, beloved? It's all love, after all. That is all that there is. Enjoy, accept. Rest in the knowledge that you are being invited into a sanctuary of abundance, peaceful rest, and replenishment now. It's just time. This oracle holds a message for you. The universe is trying to get something to you. More abundance, more love, an answer to a prayer. Sometimes the healing comes in unexpected packages. Sometimes we try so hard to find the answer, exerting so much effort to receive, that we make things harder for ourselves than they need to be. So relax. Have some fun. Be at peace. Everything is working out just fine, and there's a nice surprise coming your way. Okay. The poem. The wind blows softly through grass and my open heart. Love unexpected. Libra. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Star energy now. It feels like the masculines are being like drawn to like plug in to the star energy. Well, I'm plugging into the star signs, aren't I? So it makes sense. Whoa, what's that? It's gone on the floor. It makes sense, but maybe it doesn't because we've got the King of Cups that's just gone onto the floor. Now, Libra is about balance. That's what it took me to. Okay, you're going to have to bring in the balance. This masculine's still in a state of uncertainty. King of Cups. Just flown out of the pack and onto the floor. In reverse. I don't know, though. Is it in reverse? Maybe it's just my perception because his toes like touching the water here. Feels like his whole world's been turned upside down. We'll find out some more, Libra. Excuse me, we've got the hiccups. And now he's happy. So it's like if he's reaching, he's dipping his toe into the waters, isn't he? But we're talking about spiritual waters. So it's like his whole life's been turned upside down so he can be reborn. And emerge happy. And it's like it's long overdue. Yeah. Look at that burden he's been carrying. But all the time, because this is really meaning that you're nearly home, okay? Like, and I feel home is like connecting with the divine. So all the time he's been carrying these burdens, he is getting closer and closer to his place of sanctuary here. It looks like a little chapel. It's like a little chapel on the hill. And he's had to climb this big hill just to get there. It's like he's passed... Can you see here? I've never noticed this before. Can you see this line that goes across? Isn't one foot over the line and the other one's not? So has he just crossed the finish line? I've never ever... Oh no, he's just about to cross the finish line. He's not quite over it yet. Look. I feel like he's just got to kick this shit out of the way. This piece of shit. Libra. This card here, see this one? I can see it. Opal. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So I feel like there could be some manipulation here. If you've got to kick the shit out of the way, that's like bullshit that my children are going to be affected or my children are going to suffer. Your children are not going to suffer at all. They're going to be happy. Now I'm going to read this card. Opal. Your worries about your children have been received as prayers here in heaven. We understand your concerns, so we surround the souls and bodies of your children with our loving care. This is a time for you to release your children to God and know that your Creator is their true parent. God is pure love, without judgment or anger. He could never abandon you or your children, nor would he want to. As one of your children's guardian angels, I watch over them ceaselessly. I never tire of keeping my watchful eye upon them, for as I gaze upon your children, I see their divine light. I see their true perfection, their goodness, and their innocence. I ask that you see your children through my eyes, which will help their love and light to be fully expressed. I love you, I love your children, and your children love you. Okay. Journey of Love, Libra. Heartfire, card number 1. Happy Sunday, Lucy. Watching you on the big screen. Happy Sunday, Moon Cookie. Watching you from the ethers. I just felt like saying that. Oh. Always, darling. This is part 2, Moon Cookie. I've done a part 1. Well, it isn't called part 1. It's called Life with Lucy. And I got up to Gemini. And then I needed a break. Well, my phone needed to charge. And we're back with part 2. And I'm going to whiz through these because I wouldn't mind going for a little nap. A little sleep. Before I cook my roast chicken dinner. That's the plan. Heartfire. Passion is igniting within you. It is not a time when things will remain still. So I felt the energy here of like, well, we know that there's change. The burdens are being dealt with. Okay. And that we're kind of dipping our toe into like our spiritual waters now. Our emotions. Should we say that? Passion is igniting within you. Moon Cookie. I was on my way to watch part 1 on the TV. This life came up first. This life? This live. This life did, yes. Okay. Well, it seems important that you listen to this part first. And then you can listen to part 1. It's a different energy, I believe. Okay. So passion is igniting within you. It is not a time when things will remain still, even if the change is only sensed as a subtle stirring underneath the surface of things. Even if slow at first, passion will unfold from within your heart, soon to be burning bright like a sun, unrestrained. I mean, you really can't make this shit up. Oh, come on. King of Cups in reverse. It's going to burst forth. Life's changing. You can drop the burden now. I feel like drop the excuses. Okay. So even if slow at first, passion will unfold from within your heart, soon to be burning bright like a sun, unrestrained. You are learning how to ride the waves of passion. Through eruptions of heat and descent into coolness, bearing the absence of fire, only to realise it is returning to you again. Ride its waves, knowing that passionate bliss will always return to the heart, will always return to a heart that is on fire with love for life. The coolness allows us to experience the heat. Once you realise that the fire emerging from within you will ebb and flow, you will trust in its presence. You will realise that whether your passionate fire is obvious, drawing you into life, or dwelling quietly within, gaining power from the deepest sources of your being, soon to rise once more, it is a constant in your heart. Accept the fire of your heart and know that this is how you are meant to be, on fire, with love for all that is. This oracle brings a message for you. Trust the passion and the fire in your heart to guide your decisions now. What would make you feel most alive? Choose that. If you are feeling, because this isn't what makes you feel most alive, is it? It's just all a load of bullshit. Horse shit, dog shit, whatever kind of shit that needs to be disposed of. So this oracle brings a message for you. Trust the passion and fire of your heart to guide your decisions now. What would make you feel most alive? Choose that. If you are feeling a lack of genuine passion in your life, take comfort that it is awakening in your own heart now, bringing something that has been long in rest back to life. And I said it's like way overdue. Let's read the poem. Life unfolds in wondrous ways, and time together fills the days with unexpected gifts beyond our wildest dreams, like open hearts as feelings start to face the longing when we part. Our souls know this is more than what it seems. In gratitude I offer prayer, with thanks for this love so rare. Asking guidance on this sweet sojourn, the answers come in tears that flow, emotions raw, and smiles that show. Becoming one is worth the wait until I can return. That's beautiful. Scorpio. I felt like I had sugar around the rim of the cup, so it was like really sweet. Scorpio, is it time for you to be sweet? Sweet lips. Sweet lips. Taste the sweetness. Oh, the cards are nice. The cards feel nice. They feel relaxed. Balance you. Okay, I just saw the Emperor there. He doesn't look very like calm and relaxed, to be honest. He looks quite tense. But we do have the Justice card, which I feel, again, this can bring you into whether it's the Hierophant, the High Priestess, or whether the Divine steps in. Because I spoke about the pillars and what's behind. And that if you kind of get up, move out of the way, turn around and look, then it's not like you're going to see like a silver lining. You can see a purple lining. So the Justice card. So I feel like if you can't bring this balance in, the Divine will. I can smell food cooking. And I haven't started cooking my dinner yet. It's like I can smell food. Got two cards. Sorry, I kind of heard something go din 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 din. Not sure where that was from. Ace of Pentacles. The Divine steps in, they balance out the scales. You've got the Sword of Resurrection here. Once the Divine gets out of the way, should we say that? And you're offered the Legacy. Legacy. Just looking at the legs. That's a Divine offering, Scorpio. Let me look at the next card, please. The Chariot. Out of your control. Well, major arcanas, look. The Divine steps in. The Divine's offering you the Legacy. It's the Promised Land. And then the Chariot, the Divine gives the nudge, the go-ahead. It's being offered to you. So, in a way, it's like, you've had the nudge. What's stopping you? The Divine's balanced things out. Everything's balanced. You now have the opportunity. So it takes that Page of Pentacles that was holding, screwing his face up by holding this legacy with his hands. It's in your hands now. What are you going to do? All the signs are with you. You know it's written in the stars. It's like you know that this is your scene, your part. Okay, your part, your role to play. Now what? Now what? Well, let's get some messages from your angels. I feel like you still need some healing. So I'm looking at this as being like a soother, a pacifier, a dummy. It's like you're frozen, like a dummy. Oh, okay, you're stuck in the middle. Because is this a divine? Because you've been given all the tools, it's like you're still like staring. It looks like it's the same person, that's why. So it's like get out of the way and let the act begin. Or start acting. So act as you mean to go on. It's a new beginning. Okay, you got me thinking now. Thinking of you and the things you do to me that makes me love you. Now I'm living in ecstasy. Crystal. Have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. Maybe you're not meant to see this yet. I don't know. I feel like it's time for you to see this. So they're buoying your faith, aren't they? Which we picked up with the masculine's energy as being buoyed. So have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. I'm just seeing from what direction the Chariot. I think it'll be coming from like these mountains here. Snow-capped mountain peaks. And you'll be entering the garden. Okay, Journey of Love, Scorpio. Towering magnificence. Who else had this? I picked up on the red of the returning. The memories of love. Returning to someone you love. Towering magnificence. Card number 30. You are entering the presence of the truly great and sublime divinity. Most definitely. Look at these major arcanas here. You're being offered here the legacy. You are entering the presence of the truly great and sublime divinity. It is without form yet. It is without form, yet exists within all forms. It is humbling and asks nothing of you. It just is, and when we encounter it, we are moved beyond words, beyond mind, and into realms of the heart that we may never have experienced before. It takes a brave soul to meet the towering majesty of divine presence. It can be terrifying. It'd be this pausing energy, this freeze. It takes a brave soul to meet the towering majesty of divine presence. It can be a terrifying experience as limitations, preconceived notions and identities crumble in the wake of its light. You are being brought to this place out of love because you are ready. Your soul has been craving connection to something so much larger than itself, to find something worthy to which it can devote itself entirely. This greatness is becoming available to you now, to be witnessed to the extent that is helpful, so that you may find the greater purpose of service which your heart craves. You are ready. This oracle brings you comfort that your inner path, your opening up to divine experience of the divine presence, is happening now according to divine timing and grace. This is also confirmation that you are connecting with your spiritual guidance more consciously now, and that any sense of self that appears to be falling away from you now is because your divinity has outgrown it and a new awareness is taking its place. Mighty sentinels connecting heaven and earth. Wisdom of the ancients waiting for those who listen in the quiet. Let's move on. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, where's your legacy? That's what I felt, because I saw the Knight, bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck stuck to it, so I had a little peek, and it was the Knight of Wands, and he looks a bit droopy. He wants passion as well. He wants his legacy. And then these came out. So Sagittarius, where's my money? Where's my legacy? Okay. So he's just sitting around here, just like petting dogs. So Sagittarius wanting to feel comfortable. And it's like he's not being let in, because this energy here is like keeping their own counsel. So what's going on? I mean, what are you talking about? You're talking here, and Sagittarius, I feel this is sitting here, and it's like you don't feel as if you're part of the equation. So it's like, where's my legacy? And this is a void energy of only half of the picture. What's going on with you, Sagittarius, then? So I wanted to actually call you Saggy, which is half of it. So it's like you're only seeing half of the picture. Okay. I'd say that this is, no one can really tell you what's going on apart from yourself. So you need to connect with your own inner guidance, because it's all about the stories that we tell ourselves. And change the way you're telling the story. What is the divine telling you? That's it. That's it. It's like, listen. Move the hair out from behind your ears. Move it out from behind. Put your hair behind your ears. There you go. Listen. It's all about listening. Look, she taps in. When you don't know what to do, this card here is a card of indecision, being in two minds. When you don't know what to do, go within and listen. What story is coming through? Because this is like, I feel like you could be suffering from heartache. I think it's more of a heartache. You're just yearning for more, feeling sorry for yourself. Where's my money? Where's my connection? Where's my vision? Where's my picture? Where's... So there's a lack mentality here. Let's see what your angels want to say. Imagine it would be, change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. Change the story that you're telling yourself. Grace and Antoinette, to help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. Okay. I felt that was me actually being a bit too harsh on you, but we'll get another message. I mean, I've been there. I've been in a state of feeling sorry for myself. Woe is me. But focusing on that doesn't get you out of it. Focus on what, you know, you are wanting. Daniel, I am the angel of marriage and I'm assisting you right now. So believe that you are being assisted, Sagittarius. It's about healing yourself. Like healing your thought patterns. I am the angel of marriage, I am assisting you right now. But whether or not you believe that, well, that's all down to the story that you're telling yourself. Journey of love. Bit harsher, the readings in part 2, I feel. But, beauty. 58. To celebrate the divine feminine is to honour her beauty, her endless bounty and abundant creativity. So I feel this could be, actually this could be talking to like a feminine. But whatever, we all have the divine masculine, divine feminine essence within us. So to celebrate the divine feminine is to honour her beauty, her endless bounty and abundant creativity. You are a vehicle of her beauty. This is radiance that has nothing to do with soul-destroying cultural stereotypes based on physical appearances. It is the radiance that comes from feeling beautiful within, of allowing all that you are to shine through you and be witnessed in the world. You are being asked to let the inner beauty become one with your physical self. You don't have to change the way you look to become more of the divine beauty that you are. You just need to change the way you look at yourself. Behold the divine within you. You are in the process of healing past wounds about your appearance, your body, and your sexuality, finding purity in all of yourself and becoming ready to share that with others in a deeper and more open way without shame or self-criticism. Take your time and fall in love with what you are. Then you can become not the victim of others' own projected shame, but the love necessary for the shame of the world to heal. This oracle indicates a significant change in self-perception taking place within you. An ability to love and accept yourself more completely than you ever have before, quite simply because you have grown and there is more divinity awakened in your heart than ever before. The nature of the divine is love, and you are realizing that you don't have to change to be beautiful. Allow this development to grow swiftly and embrace your uniqueness, beloved. You are an exquisite flower in the heavenly garden. You most definitely are being offered that Ace of Pentacles, like the legacy, the promised land. Let's read this poem. Sagittarius, let's just have some coffee first. It's getting a bit dark in here now. Only got one more reading to do, the sun is setting. For today, but you're guaranteed that it'll rise tomorrow. That builds your trust. Okay. How many times I've looked in your eyes and sailed away beyond my dreams to a sheltered thought on a quiet beach where the sand is soft as flour. You may never know this place, and someday, when you look in my eyes, I will tell you. Capricorn. Okay. The final star sign for this session. Oh my goodness, did you have to throw the cards across the room? We've got Judgment here. It really is a bit tricky to let go of this judgment, isn't it? It's like a judgment call. What you've got to focus on, the star. The angel's telling you that. It's about the flames, self-initiation, focus on the star energy. It's like this is being projected to you. There's a star energy. Nine of Cups, Divine Masculine's energy. You've got to open up your arms to, which it looks like you are gradually doing. It's quite a stubborn energy, isn't it? Open your arms. And we have the King of Passion here. You've got a tensed fist in this energy here. But you've been given the wand. The wand. You've been given the wand. What are these cards down here? On its side, celebrating with the Divine Feminines. And this is, well, I take it they're all on their side, look. Unhappiness card. Self-sabotaging. Feeling sorry for ourselves. You can see. Does he not look like he's feeling sorry for himself? Looking at all the spilled shit on the floor. Not even paying attention to the Two of Cups here. Okay, so what are you manifesting? More shit to look at. Or you could turn around and look at the Two of Cups and manifest more love to look at. More beauty. Your choice, isn't it? No one's making you do anything. They're your own thoughts. It's your own personal development. That's why it's called personal. No interruption from the Divine Feminine here. She's on her own course. Not getting involved. I mean, she could break free of this. Look, it doesn't look like it's really that tight, does it? But she's like... she's chosen to ignore, like, all this darkness in the back here. And she's protected, and she's just going to follow the stream of life. Because by turning around and focusing on this, well, it's not going to get her anywhere. Okay. And that's why she's different. She won't focus on all the trauma and the doom and gloom of the world. She's focusing on manifesting her own world. And she's protected, all four corners. I look at this as being the 13th star sign as well, because the World card is when you can, when you've been through like the journey of the tarot, and I feel like you incorporate all 12 star signs, and you become the 13th, like the fifth element. You become the 13th star sign, all of them combined. And then we've got that card that I saw. So I quite like the fact this is in reverse, because I feel like, you know, it's taking effort, isn't it? It's like, geez, if it's that much effort, then don't bother. You know, it does take effort of the thoughts, but I feel like this is someone who's like, oh, I can't because of this and because of all the sharks that are like kind of making his flame droop. So to be in reverse, it's kind of like he can direct this horse, but it has to be like his choosing to do that, rather than thinking, okay, I'm coming, but I'm not like particularly happy about it. It's like, geez. It's like, don't bother. You're not to bother yourself over this. That causes stress. Whew. Messages from your angels. It's like you want to be with somebody who wants to be with you, don't you? Okay. That's a lot of cards there, Capricorn. It's the devil energy, isn't it? Let's have a look. We've got Zana. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. So tense. This masculine is so tense. Archangel Michael. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. And Vanessa, to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? And the final card, well, out of this deck anyway, Mystique. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. And I felt the divine has kept the divine masculine like charging ahead. But I feel like he can take over the reins now. Journey of love. And then we will finish with a Mother Mary Oracle. It's around about an hour each part, each session. Excuse me. I don't know if they're the burps or the hiccups. It just felt like I was taken to the Black Horse here and the Divine Feminine's energy, Dark Horse. So, and then we've got the black and white here. Falling. Capricorn, falling. Don't worry. You may fear you are falling, but it's just your soul diving deeper into the ocean of bliss. Are you sensing parts of your life flying away from you, out of your control, as the momentum of your divine surrender takes over and becomes more powerful than the old adhesive between you and what no longer serves? Laugh, cry, celebrate and ponder. Whether it makes sense or not, you are like a perfectly ripe fruit falling from the universal tree, succulent and ready to be enjoyed for all that you are. If you wait any longer, this moment will be lost and you'll end up on the ground having to decay and go to seed in order to start the whole process again. This is not so bad, but what a shame if your sweet nectar was not to be savoured by a hungry world. You deserve to be declared the most delicious, juicy fruit that ever was, so full. You'll end up exactly where you are meant to be. This oracle contains a message for you. You are being called closer into divine union and into the fulfillment of your destiny now. It's safe for you to trust what is happening. Go with it. It might seem like you're being asked to take a leap of faith. It's the right timing for that. It's your time to give yourself in love without holding back anything of yourself. The poem. Is it wrong to love? To feel what I hold inside? The answer must wait. So let's find out what the Divine Mother Mary wants to say regarding this answer must wait. This answer must wait. Okay, well,